Hi, it's Steffi. Welcome back to my craft room. Spoiler alert for this, spoiler alert warning for this whole video. I've just received the Spellbinders Crafty Advent Calendar, which was just released on the Spellbinders website. Apologies if there's any glare because there's plastic on the cover of this. And because I am not a patient person, I will be opening every door of it today, so that anybody that's interested in having a look at what's included and possibly purchasing for themselves can have a little look in. So you've got 24 individual advent calendar doors, and it says on the back that there are cutting dies and embossing folders, stamps, stencils and embellishments. So you should have quite a nice selection. So I'm going to start with door number 1 here, and I might need to use something to help me open the doors. So I'm just going to use my pokey tool. I'm not too worried about keeping the packaging nice. So this is, door number 1 is, it's in 2 parts. We've got paper and the cardboard bit. So first die set that we've got, it looks like it's going to make a really cute little car. So let's just get a bit of white card to put this on. I'll come out of the little envelope. So we've got the body of the car. We've got, oh, this will be like a giant present, looks like, the bow part and the present part. We've got the 2 little circles to make the wheels. We've got this for you, which will die cut into the door part of the frame. And this other little piece that looks like it kind of goes with the ribbon. So maybe you can do the sort of the cross part on the present. Might have to die cut that out just to see how that works. That's quite cute. Not 100% sure what sort of little car it's supposed to be. Car enthusiasts or my dad would know. That's ever so sweet. And although it's a car and a present, so therefore you could use it for Christmas or birthdays, whatever. Obviously you could just use the car separately and the present separately. So not a Christmas, necessarily a Christmas die, which is good. I watched an unboxing of Spellbinders Advent Calendar last year, and I was quite pleased by the fact that not all the dies in it were Christmas, because you don't, obviously by the time you're opening an Advent Calendar, you don't necessarily want Christmas supplies. So I'm going to come over here now to box number 2. This one I might actually be able to get a nail underneath. And again, we've got the paper packaging. Looks like we've got a stamp set. Which says, sending good thoughts. And quite a pretty little floral cluster there. I'm hoping the glare's not too bad on that for you. So that's nice. So I've got 1 die set so far and 1 stamp set. I might put them over to this side so I don't keep covering them up. Right, so that's door number 2. Door number 3. Door number 3 is back over here. Oh, it's a long skinny one. So here's door number 3. And looks like we've got, oh, a 2-part border die. So this is very nice. You've got the edging piece. So this will just cut this pattern of like intersecting circles into your card. But should you want to use that as like a ribbon piece as opposed to something cut into your card, you do actually have this edging piece so that you could cut this whole section out if you wanted to. So that's very nice, versatile, and again, not Christmas themed. So you could use that for all year round. And it's quite a pretty sort of, I don't know, intersecting. I don't know, is that Art Nouveau, Art Deco? It's pretty anyway. Circles intersecting. Okay, so that was number 3. You wouldn't think I'd be struggling to keep count after only 3, but apparently I am. 4's back over on this side. Another little one. Again with this paper. And it looks like we've got another little set. Just get a white card. So it looks like we've got words and outlines. And we have from, and to. Oh, so you can do to me from you, or to you from me. So quite a nice, very delicate scripty font. And the bubbles to back them on, which is quite nice because they are quite intricate dies. That will be very useful. So we've got some sentiments, perfect for tags, but perfect for tags all year round, not just Christmas. Get me a little baggie to put them in. So lots of things so far that you could use for Christmas, or you know, things you could use for Christmas but equally could use for all year round. So that was number 4. Number 5's over here. It's one of the nice long ones. So possibly it said we were going to get embossing folders, and yeah, it would appear to be an embossing folder. It doesn't really want to come out. There we go. Take the packaging off so the glare is less. And put a bit of dark coloured cardstock behind it, make it a bit easier to see. So we've got this nice sort of Swiss dot pattern. The embossing folder, in case anybody's wondering, is the whole embossing folder is like 5 3/4 wide. Long by about 1 3/4 wide. The actual pattern part of it goes to about 5 1/4, and it is about one 5/8 wide. So quite a nice size embossing folder for us. So that was 5. Oh, just back to my light then, didn't mean to. So that was 5. Number 6 will be here down the bottom. Again, we've got our paper, and we've got another little die set. Oh, now this one I think was spoiled on the back, because on the back of the advent calendar, you can see what 2 of them are. You can just tell here that there's this beautiful little turtle with like a little balloon, and what also appears to be an ice cream cone one, and the stamp set that we've already seen, and a different embossing folder. But yes, so I think this is that little turtle with a birthday, or with a balloon. So again, you could use that for a celebration for any time. So we've got a little turtle body, the balloon, we've got the string for the balloon, possibly, tiny adorable little party hat, we've got the shell for the turtle, And then we have, oh, that's the turtle's head. And is this part of the, I think this is part of the turtle's body. So that's nice. So it's sort of all fit together like so. And this might be the, I think that might be the eye for the turtle that's attached to the string for the balloon. So that's very cute. Quite like a little turtle. Very good with a birthday, you know, because he's a turtle or a tortoise. And tortoises move quite slow. Be quite good for a happy belated birthday card, you know. Because I don't know about you, but I always seem to remember birthdays on the day when it's a bit late to be, well, it's not too late to post something, but it's too late to post something so it arrives that day. Because I don't have a magic post box, tragically. Right, okay, so that was number 6. Oh, number 7's up here. So, 7, paper section. Oh, this is our stencils. Oh, and this is very good, actually. It's got, I don't know how well you can see that, but it's got on the inside of the advent calendar door, it's showing you the 3 stencils. So, and that it would appear that they would overlap to make a pattern. It certainly seems like. Oh, and they do actually have the numbers on them so that you could do the pattern in the order. So they've got just etched in the bottom corner 1, 2, and then 3, which will make a very pretty geometric pattern. Again, I'm not really sure if you can see through the stencils well enough to see if there's to see what the pattern is, but yeah, they will overlap and make a repeating pattern, so that's quite nice. Just a general geometric. I don't know, sometimes there's examples of the patterns on the box somewhere, but maybe there isn't on this particular occasion. So that was number 7. Then number 8 is right here. Couldn't be closer, staring me in the face. I've done with my little pokey tool. There it is, number 8. So far we've had one of everything that they said we were going to get, with the exception of embellishments. Oh wow. Not that most people will be quite this excited, but I love the fact that it actually gives you a pictorial example of the dies on the inside. So for number 4, you can see that it says "from me to you" on the inside. So this is a little set of mushrooms. I love mushrooms. I don't know why I like them so much. So, oh right, yes. So that one that I hadn't die cut before, this one with the car, you can see that the longer pieces, so that you can actually lash the whole present to the roof of this. Kind of looks a little bit like a Fiat, maybe. Not car person, really, but that would tell you. So actually, now that I've realised that, how remiss. There's the little turtle, or tortoise, with his little party hat, and yes, that extra die that was attached to the string of the balloon is indeed for his eye. And then that is what the solid die would look like. And does it give us an example of the embossing folder? It does indeed, so you can see much better see there that the embossing folder, so that's good. So I don't even have to cut them out to show you. So yeah, so we've got this 2 little cute mushrooms, which several piece dies there. So we've got the larger mushroom cap, we've got the 2 little tufts of grass, we've got the underneath gill piece of the larger mushroom, the spots for the larger mushroom, the stalk for the larger mushroom, and then the cap, spots, and stalk for the smaller mushroom. So again, 3, 6, 7, an 8-piece die set. And again, mushrooms, not really Christmas. Very lovely and autumnal though. I don't know why, I'm a bit of a sucker for mushrooms. Mushrooms on paper and things. I mean, I do like mushrooms in real life as well, but you know, obviously the pretty red and white spotted ones that you see in real life are not edible. But they do look so pretty. So that was the mushrooms for number 8. Then number 9 is number 9. I was going to say, probably anybody watching is shouting at the screen, because that's what I do when I'm watching people do advent calendars, even though I know they can't hear me and I can't hear them. So we've got some embellishments this time, and some absolutely beautiful. They look, depending what light you catch them in, they look sort of pink or red. They're sort of like a Christmassy cherry red, but because of the iridescence that's been put on them in a certain light, they just look hot pink. So those would be very, very cute and quite a nice festive colour. Good. Always love a sequin. So that was number 9. And number 10's on the same page still. And oh look, we're going to get another die set, and it's such beautiful floral leaf and sort of berry type bit. And I love the fact you can sort of see it in the picture, and you'll be able to see it better in the dies, that in addition to cutting, quite a lot of these dies have got impression lines in them. So this gives this lovely sort of kind of reminds me a bit of that effect you get around the edge of pies and stuff when you stick a fork in them. It's like fluted edge to the florals. So that's really nice. So that's number 10. So again, we've got our florals with the fluted edge in 3 different sizes so that you can layer the flower up. We've got our little bud bit, cute little leaf. We've got an extra die, or 2 dies. This will cut a tiny centre for this set of florals. And then you can cut a circle in a different colour to stand in the middle. So you can have a teeny tiny circle of a different colour in the middle. And then you've also got, for the berry pieces, you've got a separate die that does the actual berry. So you can die cut this base part out of green and die cut this top part out of red or blue or purple or whatever colour you like, really, white. I mean, it doesn't scream to me that it's a particular kind of bud or berry, but I suppose if you wanted it to be, it could be a sprig of mistletoe if you wanted it to be, if you cut it in green and white, and cut it in whatever colour you like. So again, we've got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a 7-piece, another 7-piece die set there. So I mean, I'm quite impressed with the value of this so far. I think it's, you know, certainly living up to itself. So that was 10. Then I want 11. All right, and 11's back over on this side. Nice long thin one again. So it might be another long die. Ooh. And it looks like we've got some sentiments this time. So we've got Make a Wish, just a note, you did it, and a gift for you. But it looks like we've got a banner, a fishtail banner, that will cut separately, and the individual greetings will cut in the inside. So that's just quite well taped. So yes, we've got the fishtail banner. That's a fairly reasonable size, and therefore you could probably fit a sentiment of your own in it. Fishtail banner is from sort of this inside point So the other inside point is just under 3 inches, and it is, again, on the inside, just under 1/2 inch. So I imagine there's quite a lot of people who've probably got small sentiments. So you could just die cut this banner a bunch of times and stamp sentiments on it if you wanted to, if you didn't want to use the ones that came with it. And it would appear that these are embossing, not cutting dies, the inserts. So as it says on the box, we've got Make a Wish, just a note, you did it, and a gift for you. So nice selection of sentiments there that could be used all year round, not just for Christmas. So that's lovely. So that's number 11. Then we want number 12. Number 12's over here. Still in shot. And number 12 is another die set. Oh, it's strawberries. Now this is, randomly, this is quite useful for me, this strawberries. Because my mum's just made a bunch of strawberry gin. And I had suggested that her printed labels that just said strawberry gin, with, you know, the month and whatever, could do with a bit of jazzing up. So we could die cut some strawberries. So we've got this big one that cuts the main leaf and like half of the main leaf, so you could cut it into 2 different colours of cards to give you a bit of variation. We've got the stems of the strawberry. We've got this little die that will cut 2 little flowers for your strawberry, 4 little leaves to decorate your 2 strawberries, and then we've got a larger and a smaller strawberry. So very cute. I like that. That will come in useful, I think. Certainly enjoy having a play with it anyway. So another 7-piece die set. Ideal. Right, so that was 12. Then where's 13, unlucky for some, is any closer and it'd bite me. Looks like we've got some more word dies. Oh no, stamps. So this says, happy birthday, have an amazing day, I'm glad you were born, and to someone special, in a nice size font. And what I will just check, that banner die that we had earlier, all of these stamped sentiments will fit inside it. And actually, oh no, I don't think they will. I was going to say, no, that won't. The sentiment from the first stamp set won't fit in it, but all the sentiments from this birthday stamp set will fit inside that banner, that fishtail banner that we had. So that's quite useful. Then number 14. Oh, it's right next to it. Couldn't be any closer. Number 14. Oh, this is the little ice cream cone die that we've got. So we've got the cone, the ice cream, the syrup or sauce that goes on the top, the cherry and the stem, and the sort of waffle pattern to make it a waffle cone, if that's what you like. I'll just double check that. So we've got, yeah, the die for the cherry and the stem, the waffle and the waffle cone, the actual ice cream portion itself. And it's nice that it's made it nice and large so that when you die cut it, it's quite easy to attach it behind the cone. So you don't have to, you could, what I'm saying is you could make the ice cream embellishment up beforehand and then add it on a card, as opposed to if they'd just given you like a semicircle, you would either have to attach this onto scrap paper or put it directly onto your card as you're making it. Whereas this, you can make up your little ice cream cone embellishment, make up as many as you like, stick them in a drawer or a box or whatever, and always have a festive cone on hand for whenever you need a cone for a card. So that's quite cute. And again, ice cream. I mean, personally, I celebrate my birthday with cake and ice cream, and my birthday's in December, so, you know, ice cream's for all year round, not just the summer. I know I'm not the only one that thinks that. So 14, 15 I saw literally just a second ago, and I've lost it again. Right, now it's over here. 15's here. And this one, this could be either a cutting die, again in this nice interlocked circles, or is this an embossing folder? Let's have a look. Ooh, they've got lovely embossing folder in this sort of interlocking circle design. So again, I'll just take that out of its packaging and pop a bit of darker coloured card on there, although I'm sure you can see it quite well on the example. So that's nice and matches, goes with, although it doesn't match, but obviously coordinates with this border die that we had earlier. So that's lovely. Right, so that was number 15. 16's down here at the bottom. And we've got a hello die. Let's move that slightly. A hello die with the bubble outline in quite a nice modern vintage font. Quite sure if that's the way to describe it. I'm not going to bother taking that one out of the bag. I think you can see that well enough. Got this nice bubble letter hello. So we've got quite a few options as far as like sentiment type things go. So that was 16. 17 is over here in this other corner. Where are we? Here we are. Oh, so this one is a nice little set of nested tags. So we've got what looks like two, three, 4, 5, 7 little nested dies. Like the smallest one, sort of like the sort of price tag you'd put on like jewellery. The largest one is about 2¼ inches wide by, from the highest point on the top to the bottom, about 2 5/8, so just over 2½ long. And the diddiest one, she says, if I can pick it up, is about 5/8 of an inch, so just over, a little bit over ½ an inch wide. And again, from the tallest point, it's just over an inch in height. So a nice little size for a tag that you could do for any size. Obviously, you wouldn't get much on the smaller tags. On the larger tags, you could, depending on how you're doing them, you could almost get the banner die on there. The largest tag won't quite fit the hello, but you could just about get the happy birthday on there. So again, there are options. So you've got that little set of tags. So, and again, 7, quite a good number. Tuck that one back in there so I don't lose it. Right, so that was 17. 18's down in this corner. Oh, And we've got some beautiful sequins. Again, these look in one light to be very dark navy blue, but with the iridescence on them, they are picking up more of a purple or a teal shine. But again, really, really stunning. Very pretty with the other ones too. We do like a bit of bling. So that's number 18. 19 is in this bottom corner. And we've got another little stamp set. So this is, oh, this is nice because we've got, you know, the thing to give people presents, etc., with tags and stuff. And then we've got a bunch of little thank you stamps. We've got thank you for the lovely gift. You made my day and for all you do. And again, I'm just going to grab that banner die from earlier. Now, the thank you, it would fit on that banner. It will be quite tight, but all of the others will fit quite nicely. So that's quite nice. You can send people thank yous for all your Christmas gifts, etc. So if you get this as a Christmas present, you can obviously make your tags to say thanks afterwards, because that's not too late, is it? So that's a 19. 20 is up here at the top. It's quite a big one, it looks like. There's the opening. Looks like we've got stencils again. Oh, so this looks like this is going to stencil. A layering stencil. This is going to stencil like a foliage arrangement. So you've got like the branches, the leaves, and possibly berries. So that's nice. So yes, you have the berry stencil. Yeah, the branches, the leaves that would go on top, and the berries that would go on top of that. So again, you can make those whatever you'd like. And again, all the stencils have got a number etched onto them, I believe. The other one certainly did. Maybe these don't. But it does suggest what order you use them in on the box. Oh yes, they do have numbers. They're just down here in the middle. I just couldn't see them. So just to do the leaves first. And then your stems, and last your berries. So another little stencil set. Very nice foliage set again. So that's number 20. Then 21 over here on this side. One of the smaller ones. Ooh. Another little die set, and this is like a flowered tile effect. So let's have a little look at this. So you've got the sort of the square window, this which would cut sort of the detail of the flower growing, and you have this which will add to these 4 flowers around here. You have the centres for the larger flower and all 4 of the smaller ones, and the 2 pieces to layer over this larger central flower. So yeah, a nice little floral tile arrangement. It would look quite nice if you cut it in different shades of blue. Placed it on a white background. It would look like some of those really beautiful like Italian tiles that are so lovely and intricate. So yes, little floral tile. So that's 21. 22 is up here. And the end for 22 is down at the bottom. So we're very nearly finished. 22, we've got some more pretty sparkly sequins. These are like a pinky colour, but with the iridescence and the coating on them, they almost look peach in certain lights, like a peachy orange. So they are sort of, the actual colour of the sequins is very similar to this. But yes, with the iridescence, they are giving off more of a slightly orangey tone. Peachy orange, but still very pretty. that was 22. 23. We're over here. 23. We have another die word and bubble set that says thinking of you. So again, we've got the words and the sort of bubble outline. So yes, there we have thinking of you and the bubbles that surround said words. So another nice little die set. And then last, hopefully by no means least, it's number 24. 24, we've got a little whale with the bubbles, the water coming out of the blowhole. Quite cute. Nice idea. So yeah, nothing in here that's like overtly Christmas. Several things you could use at Christmas or for celebrations all year round, and several things that you could just use at generic times of the year. So we've got the whale with emboss and cut out details. You've obviously got the bottom of the whale. You've got the flipper and all the water droplets. So all in all, I think that's pretty good. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 lots of word dies, because we have our to and from me and you, we have our big hello, we have our banner with our various greetings, and we have our thinking of you words. So we had 4 specific word dies. Then we had 2 stamp sets that are just greetings. So we have thank you for the lovely gift you made my day and for all you do, and the happy birthday, have an amazing day, I'm glad you were born to someone special. So we've got 2 word sets, which is good. And then we've got our 2 stencils. So we've got 1 foliage stencil, so we've got the branches, the leaves and the berries, which is very good. And then our other stencil set is this geometric pattern that could be used for absolutely anything. We've got 2 embossing folders, both nice, easy, generic patterns. One's consecutive circles interlocked, and the other one just dots. So again, useful all year round. We have our 1 border die, which again is interlocked circles, so a nice geometric pattern that could be used whenever. We have one other stamp set that has an image or a focal point and a sentiment. So we've got 3 stamp sets. Then we have our tag set, which can be used for absolutely anything. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 die sets that have sort of 5 to 6 pieces in them. We have our 3 bags of sequins, they're sort of purpley blue, pinky red, orangey pink. We have our whale, which we've just seen. The sections for that. We have our lovely floral tile. We have a lovely strawberry set. Our gorgeous mushrooms. Our lovely flowers with the fluted edges and the little berry bit. Ice cream cone with waffle and topping. Our cute little turtle / tortoise with the balloon. And our car with our present. So yeah, nothing here that sort of screams you must use me only for Christmas. A whole bunch of really useful stash that I think I'm going to really enjoy playing with. So thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll leave links below to the Spellbinders UK and US, or to the Spellbinders site, and if these advent calendars are still in stock, hopefully you can get one if that's something, you know, if what I've shown you has piqued your interest, or at least this way, should they be sold out this year. They came out about halfway through September. I think I got an email to say that they were released and we could buy them. So at least this way, even should you not be able to get one for this year, you have an idea of what's in them, and you can hopefully be in time for next year if you can't manage to get yourself one this year. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again soon. Bye.